In this heart-wrenching wildlife story, a young lion cub named Junior faces the ultimate test of survival. Once a healthy and playful cub, Junior's life takes a tragic turn when his spine is crushed by a stampeding buffalo herd, leaving him paralyzed. With sheer determination and the unwavering support of his pride, Junior struggles to keep up, crawling through challenges that would defeat the strongest. From his mother's sorrow to the pride's difficult decisions, this video captures the raw realities of life in the wild. Will Junior overcome the odds, or is his fate sealed? Witness courage, survival, and the unbreakable bond of family in the harsh wilderness. This lion cub is paralyzed. The lioness hangs him by the neck. I hope my daughter can get back on her feet, but it's all useless. Just a few days ago, the buffalo herd broke the young lion's spine. Before the buffalo arrived, Junior is still a healthy cub. Water scarcity has endangered all life. After days of trekking, they finally reach their destination. The pride is completely exhausted. They manage to occupy an excellent observation point, looking out at the river bank. The buffalo herd is close at hand, but this herd of buffaloes forms an iron wall. Jensen waits for it, but the huge pride is even more hungry to survive. Lions must hunt their prey. Buffalo is undoubtedly the best choice. As the dusk comes, the air cools down. The lionesses approach slowly. The herd has finished drinking. They're leaving. But the pride is starving. They will not miss this opportunity. Prepare for great danger. Lions become neighbors, spread out to drive away the buffalo. For a while the sand is rolling. Dusty, herds of buffaloes flee in chaos. In extreme panic, eventually expose the sick individual. A weak buffalo is surrounded by a herd of predators, and they're biting, until the buffalo gave up resistance. Lost buffalo reformed a line of defense. They fought back again. Blood revenge on the corpse. At dawn, the lions regroup on the riverbed. A lioness stumbles. He was stabbed in the front limb by the horn, so the buffalo revenge was remarkable. Fortunately, the lioness was not seriously injured. As long as the wound is not infected, it can be restored within a few days. Something happened deep in the grass. Sadder things happen. Doom befell Junior. In pursuit of the herd of bison, his spine was crushed by a herd of cattle. Complete paralysis of the lower body. He had to crawl on his front legs. Face it all. The mother fell into deep sorrow. He dragged his injured body step by step. The stones stared sadly. This poor little guy. After Junior drank alone, he dragged his half-broken body to his brother. But he has no way to tell his relatives, hiding your pain. The pain made him restless. In the laws of nature, law of the jungle, injured or sick, the pride eventually forsakes them. After sadness, the lions gather around the remains of the buffalo. They nibble away at it. It's not easy. They suffered heavy losses. After the pride has eaten and rested, continued on his way, they slowed down and waited for Junior. Junior used all his strength, trying to catch up. And he was tough, but it's too slow. Companions can't last long. Delay the entire pride for him alone. But Junior was so strong that the rocks couldn't bear to give up. The stones were unable to assist him. His chances of survival are slim to none. The pride stopped to rest. Junior can take a break too. His current situation is, except for the lower body paralysis, the mental state is not bad. Maybe he can survive among the lions. However, difficulties still arise. Small soil slope. Not a big deal for a lion cub. But now, for the injured Junior, is a huge challenge. The earth wall that could be killed with a single leap yesterday. Today is like a curse. Junior's heart was filled with infinite sadness. He kept trying, but fall again and again. Julie screams for help, and his brother came back and tried to help him. But actually, and he has no idea how to help, but it was enough to motivate him. With the encouragement of my brother, Junior is eager to survive again. He decided to try again. His sister also came to help him, showed him an easier path, cheering for him from the side. He kept changing positions. Find an easier way forward. Suddenly, it seems to sense the passage of life. Is this where Junior is buried? But this cub refused to accept his fate. Finally, he found a gentle slope. He slowly climbed up. Junior knows, only by working hard can you not be disliked by the lions and not be a burden to the pride. Junior, who hadn't eaten for days, looks very tired. His mother faced herself for the rest of her life. Paralyzed child. There's nothing I can do but encourage him. He knew how to let the kids catch up with the lions. Is the only way. Mom wants to pick him up and keep up with the lions, but he was too heavy to pick him up. Mother's concern. Let Junior have the faith to live. He's off again. The pride hunted a long wild zebra. Only let the entire pride spend the next few days. I don't worry about food. Junior, who hadn't eaten for days, dragging the bloody body. Step by step, I want to eat. When his brothers, when you are getting stronger and healthier day by day, he was paralyzed and unable to grow. He was gorging on food. Nutrition for yourself. I fantasize that I might one day recover. Can stand up. Although the pride is already in. Half abandoned his state. But I still can't bear to refuse him food. He has to be strong and independent. If the disabled cub looks too weak, the lions will abandon him. Day by day, this vast pride remains homeless. The lions are drowsy in the heat. Junior just dragged my mutilated body over. No matter what Junior does, always one step behind the corpse. Now he's exhausted. He was desperate to fit in with the pride. Mom and brother offer comfort at his arrival. Brother hugs him tightly, just like they used to play together. But Junior had no choice. Stand up and respond to brother. After a rest, the whole group of rocks is about to set off again. They went straight north. Go wherever there is prey. Junior's life is painful. Every step of suffering requires all-out effort. His injury is getting worse, but he had to keep up with the division. Mom can only try to slow down, but he can't just stay and wait for him. 6 months of hell danger. The animals are dying of thirst. In the tributaries of the Ruaha River, except for sand, there's nothing left. The animals began to move again. Keep trudging forward. The pride's progress has been slow. Maybe they didn't want to leave. Junior with mobility issues. Junior is still alive, still following the lions. Mom said her final goodbye to him. Hope he can follow, but I'm afraid he'll follow. Continue to appease before abandoning. Perhaps death will follow. The more the stones delay leaving and endanger their future, they have to go. Junior still wants to follow. He dragged his paralyzed body, dragged long marks on the river beach, like his life infra. The herd of zebras stops to rest in Kiangsi. This became the pride's best target. Now they don't have to protect Junior. The lions are going after the herbivores. Lion cubs in the shade, waiting for the lioness to return from her prey. But the hot weather is not suitable for hunting. They are waiting for a more favorable opportunity. Temperatures drop in the late afternoon. They can hunt more easily. The lions finally caught up with the zebras. They have an enduring strategy. They shorten the distance first, then disperse and surround. They cling to the ground, find their respective positions. Every lioness is waiting for the other lions to take their place. Then they rushed in from all directions. Create panic. There was tremendous confusion in the beginning. Zebras flee privately because of running. Zebras collide with each other, gave the lion an opportunity. The lion pounces directly on the zebra, then lock throat, bite the zebra's throat hard. It's impossible to escape such an ambush. The lions are coming. Together they hunted zebras until he no longer resists. The lions successfully ushered in a long-lost feast. Wasp. Heavy rain. The rainy season is long overdue. The grassland has ushered in new life. The lion cubs in the pride also cheered. But in this cheer, no more bird chasers. Though he could not run or hunt like the others, his spirit burned bright. The pride, though aware that Junior's chances were slim, could not fully abandon him. He had become a symbol of perseverance, a reminder that even in the unforgiving wild, hope could persist. Junior's dreams of recovery never waned. He imagined a day when he might stand again, run alongside his family, and reclaim the life that had been cruelly taken from him. In the heart of the savannah, under the vast, star-filled sky, Junior's struggle continued, a story of love, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between a cub and his pride.